Hey guys, welcome back to Hey Dad RC. This is Jeremy, and I've got an unboxing for you. One of the two new rigs I ordered. One of them came in the other day, and if you're watching this video, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the description, so I spared you the suspense or non-suspense of taking it out of the brown box. But as you can see, I've got the Redcat Everest Gen 7, the Pro model. If you've watched the channel much, you probably know I'm not much into crawling or running the trails. I've had a Everest 10 in the past, did a few cheap mods to it, and for what it was, for what you paid, I thought it was a pretty capable rig. I've still got the Doomsday Barrage as well, although I haven't run it a whole lot. But when I came to the decision to buy the Everest, there's a couple reasons. Mainly, I guess, I used to work out, and I haven't done that in about a year or so, so I kind of need to start whipping my mushy butt back into shape. And just one of the ways I thought I could do that, if I picked up a crawler, force myself to get off my property, go find some woods, go find some creek beds and such, get out there and get walking around. And I think it would make for some great footage too. But as I was trying to decide which crawler to buy, and if you've seen my stuff before, you know whenever I'm making a purchase, cost is always the number one factor, and I had X amount of money I could spend, and I wanted to get a couple of rigs. And so it really was between this, and I was really thinking hard and heavy about getting the Axial XCX10 to the Trail Honcho, which was, well, I think it was $40 more. But this completely ready to run package, the Axial, you got to get a battery. I just thought I would go with the Pro. And before anybody says anything, I know the Gen 8 is due out very soon. And part of me says I should have waited and pre-ordered that instead of going with this, but I'm impatient too. So enough of my blabbering. Let's get this box opened up. With this, you get your choice of green or black. I went with green. No particular reason. I mean, I like green, but it's just what I picked. A whole lot of fancy bubble wrap on this one. I'll show you the transmitter first because that's what was on top of the box. Looks a lot like the same transmitter that I got with, I think it was my brushless Volcano. Very functional radio. It's light, feels good. Don't have a huge antenna sticking up. I'm glad companies really don't do that anymore. Dual rates for steering trim, throttle, steering reverses, all that jazz. And really happy that Redcat decided to go with radios now. They require only 4 AA's. All kinds of fancy bubble wrap in this one. You got your wall charger, standard fare with that. One nice touch I've seen that Redcat did with these models is they gave you various sticker sheets to kind of personalize your rig. I'll probably do it with this, and I really thought the wood grain would look cool on there, especially with this being green, kind of harken to a Clark Griswold's family roadster. Instruction manual, antenna tube. Looks like they threw in some extra screws, I'm guessing for the bead locks. Extra body post in case you don't like the setup that they got with the body. You can go to the traditional posts. 2S battery done charging, as you can hear. I hope to get a LiPo run of the Piranha in today as well. And obviously their owner's manual, and that's that. Let's have a look at the Gen 7. Beefy truck, kind of heavy. You know, one of the main reasons I went with the Pro was because it had the CVA axles. Hopefully that adds to a little bit more durability. Got a lot of cool scale features on the top. Looks like some ramps, a shovel, jack, gas cans, and a fully functional spare. I'm going to go ahead and guess, even though I'm not a trail guy, this is probably going to add a bit of weight to the top and make it kind of tippy. Does have a functional trailer hitch on it. That's pretty cool too. But bear with me for a second. Thought I read somewhere that this thing's kind of velcroed on. And I might have to pause the video to do this because I don't want to work at this for 10 minutes and look really stupid in front of you guys. There we go. Alright, I know that looks slightly stupid. There is, the body pops up, and you can see the body sits over an actual roll cage, which I thought was pretty nice. Maybe that'll protect the body some more. This sits in here like that, so you can keep the body propped up. That seems pretty cool. It's got the Hexfly 3000 milliamp 7.2 volt nickel metal battery. And I'm guessing for a nickel battery, with this being a crawler on a full charge, we'll find out on my first run of this truck. But I'm going to guess I'll probably get a half hour or so out of it. I like the fact that the Pro has the fenders underneath, kind of hopefully maybe keep some of the debris out. They are beadlock, actual beadlock rims on here, and they're Integro Swamper tires. I read somewhere, I thought somebody said on a separate video about this truck that they had a problem where the screws tended to back out of the beadlock rings. Who knows? We'll see. A lot of adjustability on this rig from what I can see. I'm wondering if steering radius is going to be kind of an issue. If I recall right, on the Redcat Everest 10, I shaved the bumpers down on the steering a little bit to get just a little bit more. Little steel skid plates to protect stuff. That seems pretty cool. You can run a 2S LiPo on this. All you got to do is switch a jumper out. Again, I'm not all that up on crawlers and what's good, what's not good, what needs to be done, etc., etc. Like I said, with my Everest, I did a few either free or very inexpensive mods. I will reference Shen RC's videos. He's got I think the sport model of this, and he had a few things he did with his to make it a little better. I'm sure I'll go back and check out Steve's videos. But I think this is going to be fun. I'm going to try and dedicate myself, at least with this rig, to get out there this spring and summer. And obviously with a rig like this, I can also do it in the wintertime. But to get my big butt out there and get walking again, I'm going to try and get myself back into better shape this year. But I think that's about all I got to say about this one. I'm sure you guys watching this videos, if you have one, if you're really interested in them, will probably have a lot of advice. You probably have some stuff to tell me. It's a sharp looking rig. Also, one of the other packages I got in the other day, I bought two of these. Power Hobby 2200 milliamp hour 25C 3S batteries. My first 3S purchase, so I'll be throwing them in some of my rigs as time goes on, because that one battery that Dave let me borrow for the Maverick Strat-on 3S was insanely fun. So that's it. We got it. The Redcat Everest Gen 7 I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. She looks pretty good. And, if you guys got anything to say, if you got any questions, comments, drop them down below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I appreciate you taking a moment out of your day to watch my video. And if you haven't, please think about subscribing. And till next time, everybody, take care. Have a great day. Thanks a lot.